What up, what up, what up? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to a brand new video of Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. I am your host with the most, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own, Dre Day. What's up, what's up, what's up? Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. Again, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. Hit that notification bell. Also, hit that notification bell. Hit that subscribe button. Then hit the notification bell. So that way, once a video is dropped, you will get a notification letting you know that a new video is on Sportsway with Dre Day podcast's channel. Like the video, share the video. Leave a comment if you like. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Y'all see the title to this video. This video here, Draft Night. Draft Night. Draft Night just took place, I want to say, probably about a little close to 2 hours ago on ESPN. Draft Night took place with Caitlinclark and NapheesaCollier making their selections for their team for the All-Star game. I'm not gonna lie, some of the players that I thought were going to get picked for their respective teams, I was wrong. I did a video a while ago when I believe it was when it was announced that NapheesaCollier and Caitlinclark was going to be the first two, was going to be the captains. The only pick I actually got right was the first overall pick. I mean, being that Caitlin was the leading vote getter, obviously she was going to get the first pick. Obviously, we knew she was going to take aliyahboston, which is exactly what she did. I said that NapheesaCollier would probably take ajawilson. I totally forgot. And I don't know how I forgot this. I didn't realize it until a few days ago. I saw it on Threads that I don't even know the person's handle, but she basically said that Stewie would probably go to Napheesa's team because of the whole UConn connection. And I totally forgot about that. Totally forgot about it. I mean, I knew that they was former UConn Husky alumni, but when you go into this, as soon as it started, you know, Caitlinclark gave her strategy on what she was trying to do. NapheesaCollier basically gave her strategy. She said basically what she was trying to do was trying to gather up all her UConn Huskies and all her owls from the Unrivaled League. So that's basically what she was trying to do. So obviously I thought she would take ajawilson with her first pick, which is crazy to me because ajawilson actually was the 3rd round pick overall. And I found that to be crazy. Caitlinclark went first. Obviously, she picked aliyahboston. I think we all pretty much knew that. NapheesaCollier said, I'm going to take my former UConn Husky and co-partner of the Unrivaled League, Stewie. Okay, granted. Now I'm thinking Caitlin is going to take ajawilson. I'm like, okay, Asia's definitely got to get picked now. Caitlin threw a curveball. She went with Sabrina. Now that right there shook the hell out of me. That shocked the hell out of me. Then I'm saying, okay, Napheesa got to take Asia now. She's got to take Asia now. Nope. She picks Allisha Gray. Now, surprisingly, well, I'm not even going to say surprisingly because, again, Allisha Gray is having one hell of a season. And, again, in one of my most recent videos, when it came to the player vote for the WNBA All-Star game, Aliyah Gray was ranked number 1 as far as guards. She was ranked number 1 of all the guards. So from that aspect, I can't really knock Napheesa for taking Aliyah Gray. Then Caitlin Clark said, all right, let's stop the suspense. I'll take Ajawilson. But listen, man. Then Napheesa takes Nneka. Then Caitlin Clark takes satousabally. And then obviously the last pick was Paige. Now, the reason why Paige got picked last was, remember, Napheesa was basically trying to grab all her UConn Huskies. That's why I was shocked that she didn't take Paige with her second overall pick. She went with Aliyah Gray. I'm surprised she didn't get Paige out the way quick. So she got a little nervous there, but Caitlin, showing a sign of good faith, said, okay, I'll pick Satu and I'll let you take Paige. So she was like, okay, just remember this when we get to the reserves. Just remember that. So when we get to the reserves, so just in case, I want to work on a trade, we can see what happens. So, again, the starters for Caitlin Clark, it was Caitlin Clark, aliyahboston, ajawilson, sabrinaionescu, satousabally. Then for Team Napheesa, it's napheesacollier, Aliyah Gray, Breanna Stewart, paigebueckers, and Nneka. Those were the 5. Those were the starters. Now we get to the reserves. This is where things got interesting. Because I totally forgot the dynamic that when it comes to the reserves, the second leading vote getter gets the first pick. So Napheesa gets the first pick. Obviously, we knew who she was going with. She was going with Courtneywilliams. Not only was Courtneywilliams a part of her Owls team in the Unrivaled League, she's also currently her teammate with the Minnesota Lynx. So obviously we knew she was picking her. Bam, she gets that done. Caitlin, obviously we know she's gonna take her teammate from the Indiana Fever, Kelseymitchell. Bam, that's out the way. So for me, now the draft gets interesting. Because now it's like, okay, none of your teammates from your current team is on the board no more. Now it's who you're going to take now. Napheesa says, you know what? I'm going to take my teammate from the Lunar Isles, skylardiggins. Now, when she did that, I'm not going to lie to you. I said, Caitlin, this is your moment right here to take Angelreese. This was your moment right here to take Angelreese. I'm on the edge of my seat. Like, Caitlin, take her. Caitlin, take her. She drafts Gabbywilliams. And then napheesacollier was just bummed. Because, again, she wanted to get all her UConn Huskies. And she wanted to get all her Owls together. So, napheesacollier says, I need to get some post presence. I need to get some rebounds. So once she said rebounds, I knew where she was going. And she picked up Angelreese. Now, as happy as I am that she went to Team Napheesa, I really was hoping for Angelreese to go play with Team Caitlin. I'm not even going to lie to you. I was capping for that real hard. I was yelling at my TV. Like, yo, Caitlin, grab her. Now, grab her. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. So, then Caitlin wants to be all nice and, I want to grab up the rookies. So she takes back-to-back picks, Soniacitron and kikiiriafen. Okay, cool. No problem with that, right? No problem with that. Napheesa says, okay, I need to get some more presence in the paint and also another playmaker, so she drafts Alyssathomas. I'm looking at Napheesa's team. I'm like, yo, she is stacked. From top to bottom, her team is stacked. Now, again, still got 2 more rounds to go. So, to wrap off the draft, Caitlin Clark takes Jackieyoung, and then with her last pick, the last overall pick, she gets stuck with Kaylathornton. Not to say stuck with Kaylathornton like that's a bad thing, but unfortunately, Kaylathornton was the overall last pick, unfortunately. Because again, Napheesa had the first pick as it pertains to the reserves. So she got Kelseyplum and Rhynehoward with her last picks, right? Her last 2 picks. So now we get to the trade aspect. Now I'm sitting in my room watching it on TV. I'm now saying to myself, the trade is going to happen. Because again, Napheesa kept saying it. I think she said like a good 2 or 3 times. She was trying to get all her UConn Huskies and her teammates from the Unrivaled. Gabbywilliams is a former UConn Lady Husky. So I'm thinking Napheesa is going to say, yo, when it come trade time, now we doing trades. Let me get Gabby. But what they did was they was, talking about the starters. They was talking about the starters. So basically, Napheesa was basically trying to play hardball. Now, the crazy thing of this whole scenario was I didn't even know coaches can get traded. This was the first time I think in any history of the All-Star game when it comes to the, team player versus team player format that a coach ever been traded. It was reported that Minnesota Lynx coach Cheryl Reeve was going to coach Team Caitlin. We didn't even know who was the other coach. We didn't know until now. Sandy Brondello, the head coach for the New York Liberty, is also going to be a head coach. So I guess they're going with the format of the head coaches from the last year's final is going to be the head coaches for the All-Star game. They swiped the trade. So instead of Cheryl Reeve coaching Team Caitlin, she's going to coach Team Napheesa, which is formidable because they're on the same team with the Minnesota Lynx. So, with that being said, Caitlin was like, yo, listen, I got Sandy Brondello, so how about you give me Stewie? How about you give me Stewie? So that way, since you playing with your coach, let's have Stewie play with her coach. So Napheesa was like, okay, as a sign of good faith, we can do that, but you're going to have to give me aliyahboston. Now, obviously, we know Caitlin Clark was not going to do that. So, no deal. So now I'm thinking to myself, okay, they tried the starters. Now let's get to the reserves. Again, Napheesa wanted her former UConn Huskies. Gabbywilliams is on Team Caitlin. She played at UConn. That was the trade that I was looking for. I'm like, okay, if I'm Caitlin, and Napheesa says that you want all UConn Huskies, okay, you want all UConn Huskies, I got Gabbywilliams. You got to give me somebody for your team. I want Angel. Now, had she did that, man, listen. I was hoping for it. I'm telling you, this chair I'm sitting in right now, I was on the edge of my seat hoping that shit happened. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. But, listen, this draft is going to be fun. This draft is going to be good. Listen, I think both teams were very, very well picked. Now, me personally, I would have preferred Kiki and Citron be on opposite teams. Honestly. I was kind of hoping that they'd be on separate teams. I really didn't want them on the same team, but again, Caitlyn, being this, her whole thing, her whole team, the way she selected her team, she basically want to do some shooting. That's basically what she wants to do. Napheesa Collier was on some, listen, I'm trying to score, I'm trying to grab boards, I'm trying to get steals. That's what Napheesa Collier was looking for. Now, Caitlyn got Gabby Williams. Gabby Williams can play some defense. Gabby Williams is definitely going to get some steals for Team Caitlyn. But listen, I love both teams. I can't wait for it. But if I had to pick, if I had to pick right now on who I think is going to win this game, I gotta go with Team Napheesa. I gotta go with Team Collier. I think Team Collier is going to get the dub. It wouldn't shock me if Team Caitlyn won, being that it's in Indiana. And, obviously I know aliyahboston is going to show out. I know Kelseymitchell is going to show out. And then Caitlin Clark, threw a whole thing in there about, we know the hoops very well. We'll be fine. We know the hoops very well. Well, Caitlin Clark, you're shooting 30% from the three-point line. I'm not sure if you can make that statement. Now, if Kelseymitchell would have made that statement, okay, but not you. But I love you anyway. But hey, again, I can't wait for this All-Star game. I'm just glad it's my weekend off. I'll be able to watch it. I cannot wait. It's going down July 19th. Obviously, it's on ESPN. I think the game is at 8 o'clock, so I'm very much excited. I'm happy for both teams. It's going to be an event. You don't want to miss it. Give it up for the ladies. This WNBA All-Star game is going to be popping. Team Caitlin Clark versus Team Napheesa Collier. I can't wait. It's a wrap for this video. Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going. Keep it growing. Keep it flowing. Again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Sports with Dre Day Podcast. It's free 99. It don't cost you nothing but to hit the button and then bam, give me an extra subscriber. I would truly appreciate it. Trust and believe I will. Leave a comment. Like the video. That's very important. What else? Dang, I just got dumbfounded real quick. Because, listen, I'm recording this and my stomach is growling. I'm hungry as hell. I might make me a bowl of cereal or something. Oh, notification bell. Hit that notification bell so that way once a video is ready, you can check it out. So, there you have it. Thank y'all for y'all continued support. Keep it going. Keep it flowing. In closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another video of Sports with Dre Day Podcast. Catch you on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here. Peace.